So I thought I would share some of my tarot goodies that aren't tarot decks, and things I've just kind of kept in one spot just for fun, because I think they're related to what I got, or I just want to keep them because I like goodies. I think this one is my favorite. I ordered from the International Museum of Tarot, and they sent me an inauguration postcard, and it was actually stamped, and on the day that they opened. I thought that was really cool. Just sort of it came a little damaged, but that's okay. I think it's very cool with the two stamps. And then here's the brochure they sent me. Talking about the museum. It's in where's it at? From Bologna. Restaurant to Parsley Sour. Riolo, Italy. But you can order some tarot decks there. I found a lot of them have they have like some major arcana sets. I think I bought the one of the sets I've already talked about from there. It's like one of the few places you could get it. When I ordered, I have two UC decks, and this one came with the Eros Garden of Love Tarot, and it's just a thank you for your order card with strength from that tarot deck on it. And I got this one recently. This one's just an advertisement for Meningelo. It's for something that's passed in Oregon. I like the paper. Usually it's cardstock. Here again, this is the Museum of Tarot. This is a card about 2019 lunar calendar. Here's the little thing. Here's another advertisement for this is from this year, it's the Tarot Symposium from the Visconti Sforza, the Lovers. It's on a nice piece of cardstock. I got two of these actually. I gave the other one away because it's kind of neat. And then I have 4 of these from Tarot Heritage Marseille, Yves Reynaud, where he's signed it, talking about the ones I got. And it's actually on, I guess these are like reject cards. This one I actually bought 4 at once. A nice collection now. Thank you for your compliments. I gave him some compliments about the cards. Convert and Pensée. So I like those. It's kind of cool to have them like that. And then I got the Rosetta Tarot and the Papyrus Edition Tarot, the Animus. Forget the tarot. I bought them separately, but they're the Iman Maline tarot sets. This is the card that came with, or you could write your name on it for the Papyrus edition of that tarot deck. I love this envelope. It's got like an embossed rose on there. And then I got this one. This one I love. It's the moon, of course. And this is an oversized card. It's sort of metallic on it, and it came in an envelope. And I got another card This one is the Eon. With yet another envelope. And it's like, I don't know what to do with these, but just keep them. Keep all this stuff. It's kind of neat, all this stuff. I wonder what other people collect that they, when you get decks, especially when you specially order them, sometimes you get ephemera. But really, there's two decks that I don't really call them, it's not traditional tarot, and I don't really gravitate towards traditional tarot. But one of them is the Daemon Tarot by Ariana Osborne. It's only illustrated by the Dictionary Infernal, the really old one where they make these caricatures of all these demons. And at first I was really excited about it. I'm like, ooh, like a demonic set. And it comes in a pretty sturdy box and a decent book with all the different cards on there. I believe there are 75 cards, but if you look at them, so this is the back, not reversible at all. The cardstock is scratchy. This is published by Sterling Ethos. Yeah, it's which I'd never heard of. And so here are there's Mammon and the cards, Asmodeus, Behemoth. So it's really, this is not a tarot set. This is just like cards of, there's Paimon. The movie Hereditary talked about Paimon. Brooms. That's not really a demon. I think they struggled towards trying to... There's Beelzebub. They struggled to find enough cards to make a tarot deck. It's not really a tarot deck. And let's look at the other ones pretty quickly. Moloch. Of course. Baal. Lucifer, child. Witch's Round, a ritual dance. Cerberus. Aziel. Astaroth. If you're interested in demons, I highly recommend the Dictionary of Demons that came out a few years ago by shoot, let me make sure I'm getting the author right. I like her a lot. She was on TV. There it is. Dictionary of Demons by Michel Bélanger. It's great. Michel Bélanger, she did a really good job with that. And it's really interesting to read. This is not, I don't know why they even call it a tarot, but if you're looking for a true tarot deck, you would avoid this. This is not it. The other one I bought, these are not new acquisitions. I've had these. And some people have looked at this, the Illuminated Tarot. It's 53 cards. It says divination and gameplay. Again, not true tarot. Nice little box. Tiny little book, very tiny. Very kind of cutesy. You got a ribbon. The box is actually made pretty well. It's very sturdy. It's only about $15 for it. The cards are not terribly glossy, but I think they're very pretty. And they have traditional suits on them. But again, it's not a traditional deck. And they're cut. It's sort of rounded this way. And then they kind of have almost a lip on them where they've been cut out. The backs of them actually have the traditional suits on them. Cups, knives, wands, discs somewhere. But the artwork is very, I think it's kind of a nice present for someone. Not someone like this one. They almost look like they would be on greeting cards. Very cartoony, but I like them a lot. I've never played cards with this deck, but you could easily do that. And I love the size of them. They fit well into your hand, you know. But again, I have this, but it's not a true tarot. I was really excited when it came out. And then I realized, oh, I got it, and I'm like, it's not what I thought it was. Yeah, it's a cool box. This flap keeps coming undone and glued, and I keep sticking it back. But this is still in print. So those are my two sort of non-tarot decks. They're tarot deck. I collect other cards too, just a few, because I think they're neat. And here are two other card decks. This is the Bicycle Carnival Deliriums deck. And this one is I love the artwork on this one. This is the High Victorian Theory 11 deck. Theory 11 makes a lot of fancy decks. I mean, that is really pretty. It's so fancy. Very fancy. And they do special editions of cards. I mean, look, the box looks crazy delicate. And the cards are very slick. I mean, these are meant for like card tricks and all. But fairly simple. King, queen. And then the backs are very ornate, just black. And they're smaller than like most cards, and they're very slick. The Delirium Tarot, I mean Delirium, not Tarot, Delirium, these are also small. These are also very slick, because these are like, almost like Trickster. This one came here's with the trick card inside of it, the backs, and then the cards. Pretty cool, swirly, like you're being hypnotized. And then it came with this random trick card in there, and a blank card, so you can do card tricks. Both of these decks were fairly inexpensive. I think this Delirium, Carnival Delirium, was maybe $7. I think it's a limited edition. And the Theory 11 High Victorian, that also, I think that may have been $12. But I bought them as presents for friends, because who doesn't love a fancy card deck? You know, when you're bored with friends, you pull out your cards. And that's just a really pretty deck. Anyway, that's my video, my sort of other video. Just to kind of give you some ideas, some of the other things that that is so pretty. Almost looks like reminds me of like a bank vault or something. It's so cool. I love this. Reminds me of like a watch face. So interesting. Anyway, thank you for watching.